Mrs. Gosline, let's talk about artificial intelligence and many other topics today. Customers experience is the number one interaction between metaverse and businesses. What do you think about this technology's potential?
I think that the potential of the metaverse for customer experience is immense. It's exciting. What's exciting about it is that it allows customers to co-create. And we know, even without AI, that co-creation of brand experiences are the ones that are most valuable, that are the most difficult to replicate by a competitor. And so AI and the metaverse distributes this power in a way that makes this even more exciting. Having said that, AI is far from a panacea, and it brings with it its own cautions. So I think we need to be very deliberative and thoughtful about, as we deploy these technologies, where this is sort of going, who's affected, and who could be disproportionately harmed, to ensure that the people who create the technologies are not distant from those who are being affected by them, but rather that that chasm is really bridged, and that the people affected are represented when the technology is developed.
So, Mrs. Gosline, if metaverse is the future, artificial intelligence paved the way. How did artificial intelligence change the way businesses and customers interact? And what do you think will happen in the next few years?
Artificial intelligence, machine learning, algorithms have really revolutionized the way in which businesses interact with their customers in a couple of key ways. First, we know more about our customers than ever before. Just the amount of data and the level of granularity has allowed firms to develop some predictive power about preferences. This then has made transactions more efficient and allowed for frictionless customer experiences, right? So our ability to really navigate frictionlessly and make purchases is really an outcropping of this artificial intelligence. What we need to think about, though, for the future is not just uncritically automating all kinds of behavior and removing friction at a breakneck pace and making sure that everything is frictionless, but rather being smarter and saying, hang on, where is friction removal beneficial to the customer? But actually, where's the preservation of friction something that is beneficial to the customer as well? Where does the preservation of friction create guardrails or allow us to press the brakes at appropriate times? So I like to think about friction the way in which friction is discussed in physics. In physics, friction is neither good nor bad. Friction, if you are running, is good in that it allows you to stop, it allows you to change direction, it allows you to accelerate. But of course, too much friction would prevent you from moving at all. So I think the next sort of way we need to be thinking about AI's use in CX is not just by automating everything and being completely frictionless, but by understanding when along the journey friction can actually be helpful in creating greater value, in involving the customer, and in reducing harm.